So I'm gonna do some sniping while I talk about this. As you can see, I'm trying to save money for the everybody's calling it the Christmas promo, whatever you want to call it. There's actual name for it. It's been leaked. I don't know why people keep calling it Christmas promo or the out of position promo or ultimate freeze. Like Madden's never gonna name the same thing twice. So it's not called the Christmas promo or the ultimate freeze or anything like that. So here's the gist. This was what's going down. So today it was actually leaked that, and I'm supposed to be sniping while I'm doing this, making coins. Um, Today it was leaked that Zero Chill is the name of the Christmas promo. Okay, it will be dropping on Saturday. So Saturday uh, afternoon or Saturday morning rather, the Zero Chill Christmas promotion will be dropping. But it didn't leak. It didn't leak like very much of anything as far as it was actually what was actually going to be in it. But it did leak that it was going to be coming out Saturday, which we kind of all knew. I thought it would have been dope, like if it dropped tomorrow. That would have been nice. Uh, but the leak was from EA that they were dropping it on Saturday. So Saturday the 16th or 17th, whatever. Saturday morning. Be on there. Be ready to go. Um, I'm not going to really speculate on what's going to be all in it. Nobody has any clues. So anybody that sits here and tells you they know what's in it or what's going to be in it or so on and so forth, yeah, you have no idea. So, um, but I can say my boy Jeremy, he he does like the Madden Mobile and everything like that. And there was like some Demarius Thomas. There was a LaShawn McCoy, an Aaron Donald. Those were some of the ones that were dropped because the Christmas promo apparently already dropped on Madden Mobile. I don't play Madden Mobile. Um, but those sound like some nice little tier ups. I could probably dig that. Because I could deal with a Aaron Donald and a Demarius Thomas tier up. Although they just did do the new Thursday night football for the game tonight, and Demarius Thomas has another card and yet not another tier up. So I'm getting about tired of like having these Aaron Donalds and Demarius Thomas and Fitzgerald's not getting. I don't know. I don't know if like I mean I chose this year to do an all nat team, and I'm sticking to it, but it's kind of looking like it's going to be a complete bust. Like doesn't look like it's going to be worth much of anything. Um, which kind of sucks because I kind of wasted like the whole year when I could have just had basically God Squad. I mean, I have a 92 over team. It's pretty solid, but unless I'm at the point almost where I'm pretty much like 75% of the way through with my team and filling everything out. So um, yeah, like I mean I don't know that it's actually gonna get up like high enough to be a like decent like tier team till like the end of the year when but I can't even sell any of these guys. That's what's it's kind of killing me that I can't even sell like any of my players. I heard that they were gonna do make the tier ups auctionable at some point like later on in the year. Probably once everything is like said and done, the year's said and done, then they'll probably open that up. But I mean, at that point, what does it really matter? I mean, I guess you're still gonna play Madden throughout the year, like even though, but it's not gonna have near as huge a following. There's gonna be everybody's gonna have 99 overall squads. To me, it's more fun like going head to head and having a better squad, or winning with a weaker squad versus better players or a better squad. Than just at the end of the year just going head to head with 99 overalls and they're not dropping any challenges and you can just buy a 99 for 2,000 coins because nobody gives a shit anymore because nobody's playing it. Um, but like I said, the Zero Chill, that's the name of the Christmas promo. It's dropping on Saturday. But I do want to talk about something that is going to benefit everybody, but it's also going to crash the market again. But it could also raise the market up. So I don't know what they're gonna go for, but whatever. But they've also released that elite tokens and team tokens, gold team tokens and silver team tokens. So gold, silver, and elite. Basically, that whole team token binder is going to be auctionable come tomorrow morning. So if you own any other like silver tokens that you haven't put into your sets, gold tokens, so on and so forth, kind of hold on to them for a little bit. Because it looks like you can make some fairly decent coin coming up here soon, um, off of the off these tokens. So what I'm basically doing is, I mean, I'm still hoarding. I'm just basically gonna do the Christmas promo. I'm gonna go hard on the Christmas promo for y'all, but yeah, it's pretty much. It looks like, yeah, like they're gonna. You're basically gonna, if you don't want to buy, um, the elite or make the elite tokens, buy the single cards to make the elite tokens, then you're pretty much gonna have to. What was I doing these for? I even forget what I was about to buy these all for. I just came in here and started looking. I mean, I guess I could just go for the cheap, but I want to at least make coins. Trying to remember. So I think it was 4,900. I think it's 30. So it'd be like what, 4410. 4,410 is what I'd sell it for. So buy it for 34 and under. So we're looking for 34,000, just in case y'all are wondering, like what I'm sniping 82s, 83s at is 34,000. That way I at least make $1,000 off of selling it for cheap. May find it, may not. Anyways, so the elite tokens all gonna be up for sale. So if you have some, hold on to them. The gold tokens again, team tokens. Now you're gonna want to wait before you just like start throwing your tokens like up there and everything like that, and like just wait like a little bit. I'm sure people are gonna be selling them. I'm gonna be sniping the heck out of them because yeah, I'm just gonna be reselling them. What? How did what? I went through the whole process. I'm like, anyway. Um, I'm gonna be sniping them. I'm gonna be honest with you and reselling them, but it's gonna be very team specific. It's gonna be like which teams, because which teams are more hot. Falcons, Patriots. They're gonna sell for more. Like it's the bottom line. Like Eagles, things like that. Like they're gonna sell for more. So be very cautious if you make like silver tokens. Silver tokens aren't gonna sell for a ton. They're only gonna sell for. I would probably say, since it's like you can make a silver token literally for 5,000. Like if you just buy a card, like do the buy a card like thing in the shop, you can literally make a silver token for 5,000. So I'm venturing to guess that they're probably gonna be, I would say like around like 4,500, 4,000. I would probably say like 4,000 for a silver. And that's pretty much like the only thing that you can really go off of is, I think, 4,000 to 4,500. Because like I said, you can make it yourself for 5,000. So, and it's not that complicated, not that hard. So, but you can sell them, which is nice. Like, so hoard up on your team tokens, um, your silver tokens, and your elite tokens, because you'll be able to sell them all tomorrow. Um, yeah. So that's basically like the gist of it. I don't know how it's going to affect the market. I think it's honestly going to kill it a little bit again. I think Madden's, they pretty much killed the market like right before the Christmas promo, like purposely. I don't know what the intent was, but putting out that fan favorite pack like literally demolished the market. It's like it's so fluctuating like right now. It's kind of bouncing back a little bit, and I kind of told everybody to like start buying. There we go. Nice little crab tree there, 1,400. I told everybody to buy buy all those 90s and 91s, especially the ones that go into tier upsets. Those are the ones that are worth more, like the Gronks, the um, shit. I mean, anybody, pretty much name anybody that's in a tier upset. They've got like a high. Where am I going with this? They pretty much like have a high. But you can get Gronks right now for 125, 130. Brady's 130, 125. Some of the 90s. The Julio Jones, who's still capping out a little high. But I mean, these cards were 300K. They've dropped to 125, 130, 100, and whatever. Like I would still honestly say buy them now. Like if you can afford to buy a couple and stash them away, maybe if you want to like uh, make a if nothing else, make tier them up or like whatever. Because I think the market, I mean, it's already starting to bounce back, but I definitely think the market's going to bounce back for them, especially the ones like I said, like keep this in mind, the ones that have tier ups. Like, I don't think you really want to mess with like any of the ones that don't have tier up sets, because I think those are going to be the ones that do stay kind of low. Because there's nowhere else to go with those. At least the tier up sets like Julio and um, Le'Veon. I don't think, does Le'Veon Bell have one? Yeah, Le'Veon Bell and Antonio Brown, uh, Brady Gronk. Those guys. I think they're gonna bounce back, and I think they'll bounce back to about 250. To be honest with you, so you can snag some like right now for like 100, 125K. If you can get them for like 100, absolutely buy it. I thought about buying them, but I was in the middle of making my money back from this past weekend, because y'all can obviously see that I had 1.7 a couple days ago when I did the massive. I mean, I spent too much coins, honestly. I went a little crazy, but um, yeah. So like got down to like 1.7 mil, because I did roughly like 125 packs like in 2 days or something like that, which is insanity. At least for me, not for some people, but at least for me, it's pretty crazy. Um, and so yeah, I dropped down to 1.7, so now I'm back up to 3.5. I was actually at 3.7. I can stop this for like a second and show y'all what I did, and show you why I dropped down about 100K. So I was up at 3.7, or I had 3.7 like earlier today, um, and then I decided to do this. Obviously, y'all could already see it, but I made the Julio Jones. So I already had the Zach Ertz. So Zach Ertz is gone. Zach Ertz, when they cut his price in half, and he wasn't 500K anymore, or I mean, I don't even care if he's 500K, but I mean, he should still be like 250, like 300, 350, something like that. I mean, the Julio's still selling for about 500K. That one. Um, so he should still be like 300. I don't know why the market shifted and made the Philip Rivers 89 overall all of a sudden like 150K or 200K last night. It's dropping back down to like 150 today. But by them doing that, and I don't know, it's us selling the cards, honestly. So, like, somebody posted it for that, and everybody rallied around that price, and then all of a sudden, Phillips Rivers jumped from roughly like 75K to like 150 to 180. And which basically, in turn, there's a ton more Philip Rivers than there were Zach Ertz. So what happened to Julio Jones? He dropped 200K. He was about 700. Now he's dropped to 5. And I'm venturing to guess he's going to continue to drop. That's why I didn't do the Ertz. I tried to sell the Ertz many a times, about 10 times, for about like 450, 500K. It just never happened. Um, so the only thing that I was lacking was the Philip Rivers, which I actually sold, ironically, because I opened him in a pack along with the Ertz, not the same pack, but same bundle, and I ended up selling because I planned on tearing up the Ertz. Then I realized and I remembered that the Gauntlet players at the end of the year, if you collect all of them and trade them all into a set, you're gonna get at least a 95 plus. I'm guessing it's probably gonna be, since you're gonna be putting so many Gauntlet like cards into it. Uh, I'm thinking it's gonna be like a 98, maybe 96, 98, somewhere around there. Gauntlet player of your choice of those cards, and Zach Ertz is part of that. So why tier up Zach Ertz and throw away that card for nothing when I could, if I really wanted a tight end at the end of the year and I didn't have one, or a second tight end rather, because we already have Delaney Walker. But uh, if I wanted that, then I could just do it with the Gauntlet because I own all the Gauntlet players, and I'm actually have enough right now for the next guy that's going to come out. So, which coincidentally I think is going to be a wide receiver, but that's just me. So what we've done, what I did basically is I made the set. I bought the Philip Rivers. I got him for like right around like 110. It's not a snipe. Like he's dropping in price, but he's still up around like 130, 140. He popped up there for 110, so I just said screw it and bought him. 110's not bad for an 89 in that set. Um, Now the question is, what do we do with Julio? As I'm doing like an all tier up team, um, or all nat team, not tier up team, because I'm not gonna get rid of my Tomlinson. But yeah, so basically, like, do we tier him up to a 95? Go buy his elite card, which right now is like running like right around like 130, and tier him up. Make a couple Falcons tokens for cheap and move on, and just tier him up and say, okay, we've got tier 4 or tier 5 Julio Jones at 95, Fitzgerald tier 4 at 91, Landry 92, and Demaryius Thomas 91, and say those are the 4 tier ups. Roll the dice, and that's that. I mean, I think Antonio Brown's going to get another one. I think Antonio Brown's better than these guys. I do need a tall receiver, not necessarily tall, but like faster. I mean, he is tall too, but because I've got Landry at 5'11", I got Demaryius Thomas on the other side at 6'3", Fitzgerald at 6'3", So, and then that Andre Reed, but like these two, they're all 6'3", but 85 speed. That's not gonna cut it, like for anything. I mean, Aaron Donald's faster than that at defensive tackle, so that'll tell you something. Like right there, like come on. Got to tier Fitzgerald up. Demaryius Thomas, he's got good speed. It's actually funny, they released the Thursday Night Football card today with Demaryius Thomas, and like it legit uh, has the same speed. 94 Demaryius Thomas has the same speed as um, the tiered up 91. So I'm like, I don't get it. Like I don't understand like what they were thinking, but they gave him no more speed, no buffs. So if you actually, we can go into here like right now. If you actually go into the set and like look at the Thursday Night Football, because I thought about like waiting to like do these guys actually leaked yesterday. Um, I'm not gonna type them in; they'll be here at the bottom. But well, he's actually already going up, but it's crazy that he is. I don't know why, but um, 409. He was 300, 330 earlier today. I mean, you can buy that if you want. It's definitely not worth it. I mean, I can show you like right here. Uh, you compare that 94. Now, you're getting a different, ability. The playmaker ability. You're getting 2 extra strength. Uh, you know, pieces that help, stack your chemistries. I mean, but honestly, like, look at the stats. From a 91 to a 94, the comparison of the same exact player. 90 speed, 93 jumping. They're exactly the same. The stats are on the catching, the elusiveness. Yes, 7 points, and yes, 6 points. Like release, 2 points. Route, 3 points. Catching traffic, 5 points. It's nothing on in that 94 says, "Wow, I definitely need to go get that." Especially since they gave him the same speed. Everybody knows Madden is speed, and giving somebody 90, giving a wide receiver a 94 receiver 90 speed, like makes zero sense to me. So you want to spend $500,000 on that card? I'm sorry for you. Like you're just gonna lose money. The other card that came out was the Mike Adams with the Colts. Um, I think he's the only Colt that's ever, yeah. So it's Mike Adams with the Colts, 390. This card with the unfakeable is actually pretty dope. Again, 2 power and strength. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but every Thursday, whenever they release the Thursday night players, the chemistry that they release them with, if you notice, Mike Adams has strength, Demaryius Thomas has strength. The chemistry that they release is the chemistry that you're gonna. So it kind of makes it more, it's Madden's way of like being like, hey, here's a guy with 2 more strength if you can't make that tier 2. So, but this card's pretty dope. Um, we'll compare him to Landon Collins, who we've got tiered up. And again, they're both 94s now, so now they're head to head like matched up, and you can see like tweaks in one area, points in one area, points in the other, like tit for tat. Like 2 more speed, 1 less excel, 3 more press coverage, or play rec rather. 1 more tackling, same man coverage. Zone coverage is 1 more point. Uh, Pursuit 1 more point. But then look at power. Now this to me, like, yeah, you've got unfakeable, and I like unfakeable. It's cool. Like can't juke him or like whatever. Can't juke the computer. Like fake out the computer. Like it's a good stat. That's why that other strong safety from the Dolphins, the limited time Dolphin player, was so nice because he has the unfakeable as well. He's also a strong safety, so I don't really know why. I don't know. You're putting 294 strong safeties out. I don't know. It's whatever. But I could think of Peyton Manning or a lot of other better kind of flashback Thursday night football players better than a strong safety. But Madden's Madden. Anyway, but look at the power. That to me, that's a huge deal. Causing fumbles, stripping, the ball out, like laying people out, like so your tackling's better and your power's better. So speed, tackling, and power. Yeah, I'm still gonna take my Landon Collins over this Mike Adams. Like again, I tiered up Landon Collins. He is tiered up. I mean, I would love to have like another like tier up like for him. 88 speed's not bad for a strong safety. Um, I'm definitely glad like I didn't do Rashard Lewis or what was his name? Rashard Lewis, not a basketball player. Um, the Dolphins. Dang it, brain fart like right now. What was his name? I'm gonna find it by that time. Rashad Jones. See, I started off with Rashad Jones from the Most Feared, and I tiered him up. He was cheap though; it didn't cost much of anything to tier him up. Um, and then Landon Collins came out, and it was just a complete night and day as far as playing. My computer just restarted for some reason, but you can see the Rashad Jones stats on the right, Landon Collins stats on the left, and they're both tiered up to tier 4, and it's just completely different. Obviously because the Landon Collins came out with a higher card. Rashad Jones is his Most Feared card is the highest card for him, like so far. So, um, yeah. So Landon Collins got the hits. Rashad's got the secure tackling, which is nice. So basically, the only thing he has is play rec over Landon Collins, and he's super slow. So we are going to be getting rid of Ed Reed. unfortunately. He's 92 speed. Um, because we just tiered up Adrian Amos with 92 speed. Now, yeah, like of course that card, like the Ed Reed's better for sure, no question about it. Like you can look at the stats and compare them. Landon Collins is a beast everywhere. Um, so basically, like if you look at the Adrian Amos and compare it to the Ed Reed kind of dominates like almost like everywhere. Pursuit, power, everything. So, uh, but again, like I said, the zone coverage. Like I said, though, we're doing an all Nat team, so I can't keep Ed Reed, and I've kept him for so long. I've just watched his price just plummet from like literally million to 800 to 700 to 5, and now he's down to like 3. So it's like I gotta move him now before like I don't suspect he's gonna drop too much more. I mean he's still a legend, he's still got great speed out there, but they're gonna be releasing beast cards coming up soon, and that's gonna be garbage at that point. Either way though, it's still a solid overall team. I went with Everson Griffin. I made him. He was he and Amos are my newest. Uh, and then obviously Julio Jones, who I'm deciding whether I want to sell him or not, or tier him up to tier 4 and run a Falcons. The way I was looking at it is you got the 94 Vic, the Julio, DeMarco, and then the 95 Alex Mack. You know, that's just on offense, and just run with like a Falcons uh, tiered up coach and everything else, and go from there. I don't know. We'll see. I don't really know who. I think the other two Falcons players are kind of garbage. Like the tier ups are garbage, so I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, so that was kind of the gist. I just wanted to kind of go through and kind of give y'all a heads up on what the deal was. So anybody that wants the cliff notes of it and no long drawn out thing. Um, the Christmas promo is called Zero Chill. It was leaked today. Um, Also, it didn't say like who was in it or anything like that, but it did leak today. The name leaked today. It's called Zero Chill, and it will be out Saturday. Also, tomorrow, the gold team tokens, the silver team tokens. So make sure you pick the right team. Just don't make a random, Bears silver team token just to make team tokens. It's going to be specific because people want to use them for tier ups. So people are going to be looking for specific ones. So like I said, Falcons, Patriots, Eagles, people that have like really high tier up players like right now. Those are the people that people are going to want. So so silver team tokens, gold team tokens, and elite tokens are all going to be for sale tomorrow. Like they're all going to be auctionable. So they basically turned them into like the stuff like they did last year with the whatever it was, coins or whatever the hell it was. I forget even what it was, but so yeah. So be prepared for that. So if you want to stock up on silver, tokens like right now, I mean, like I said, I think the silver token is going to go for like right around like 4,000 to 5,000 per silver token because, like I said, you can get right outside my price range, 3,400. Got to make my 1,000. Um, you can go to the pack store and make a silver team token for 5K with the buy a card, and you might even get better card than silver. So it's definitely not going to be 5K. Anything over 5K is just stupid because you can just get it from the store for cheaper. Um, so yeah, that is about the gist of it. I'm going to continue sniping and continue making money. I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with that Julio. So next time you see me, you'll either see me with. I'll probably do a video tomorrow on the team tokens and kind of run over like what I'm going to be sniping the crap out of them. So I'm going to be on a lot tomorrow evening. But I'm going to kind of go over with maybe some sniping tips on what to look for and how to snipe the team tokens, because they're going to be all over the board, and people aren't gonna. It's going to be kind of crazy at first. People aren't going to really know what prices are what's worth what, so on and so forth. So hope y'all enjoyed the video. Drop a like below. If you want me to tier up Julio, tell me below. If you want me to sell him for 500K like right now, tell me below. I'll go through the videos. I'm going to decide tonight what I'm going to do with them, whether I'm going to sell them for 500 or tier him up to a 95. But for now, this is Mindscape. Hope you enjoyed the video. I will see y'all tomorrow talking about some sniping, some team tokens. Y'all have a good night. Bless.